What's life without a little adventure? And in that department, I think I've been pretty lucky. Like recently, when I set off across East Europe. No fixed agenda really, but boy, I had a blast. So, did someone say autumn? Golden, glorious autumn in Riga? Well, they lied. When I got there, it looked suspiciously like winter to me, what with all that snow and frost and everything. But I have to admit, it was breathtaking. And with enough brandy in me, taken for purely medicinal purposes of course, tackling this bumpy bit became but a minor little trifle. I was in a bit of a quandary, and no, it wasn't the unexpected weather. The tourist cell for this destination had all of one item on its list of activities. Monday to Thursday, there was diddly squat to do. But Friday to Sunday, party like it's your last 3 days on earth. A weekend party hard place? Could that be all? And not being the clubbing type, should I even bother visiting? Well, I don't like absolute pronouncements, so I figured I'd do some investigating of my own. I'm often accused of being disturbingly preoccupied with food. Guilty as charged. I figured I may as well start right there. Only problem was, everyone I asked told me that there isn't, nor ever was, anything that can count specifically as Latvian cuisine. Really? Is that even possible?
We've been occupied by Russians, Poles, Swedish, Germans.
So it's got a bit of everything.
So it's got everything. So you say, what is really Latvian? It's hard to put your finger on it.
This man, Martin Rietens, should know. Top of the food chain, so to speak, this Michelin star chef took me into his kitchen, made me a signature meal, believe it or not, and answered all my questions.
Ladies pay a lot of money for this in the beauty salons. Voila.
It's exquisite. More than what most of the world's rich and famous folks pay fat money to experience.
This is nothing. You should see the private collection.
Okay. By now, I'm in a food coma, and I'm staggering about wondering who these people are, where they're coming from, profound stuff like that. As I walk about the old town centre that's played down its World War scars with pristine restoration, I'm loving it by the way, I frankly just can't get a real sense of this place. Ironically, it took a ride out to another city, to a pretty cheesy tourist attraction, to get a sober reminder of this country's difficult past. I suddenly found myself in the middle of a bizarre reenactment of what used to be the punishment drill at this military prison, which tourists apparently pay to experience.
Hands on the head? Yes!
Okay. The resident commandant gave me the treatment, so to speak, with perhaps a little more fervor than necessary.
Go inside. Hands on the wall. This is very strange.
Still, I humored him. Or was he humoring me? Though I knew it was all for the cameras, a part of me could actually smell the fear and sense the brutality of the prison's past.
Stop!
Oh, so do a lot of tourists come here?
Yes.
To experience
Yes.
soldiers' life?
Soldier's life is a beautiful life.
And while I'd apparently passed his boot camp with honors, medals and everything, I have to confess, my soul felt a bit bruised.
Okay, so I get a medal.
And then, just as suddenly, it was restored. By no less than a ballerina. The gorgeous Elsa Liamani gave me my first taste of all that's classic, elegant, and culturally wonderful in this country. As I watched her dance, all those cliches of poetry in motion, time standing still, blah blah, floated past. After her rehearsal, I got myself a guided tour of the Opera House.
So how old is this building? Would you know?
We're celebrating 90 years this year. I think it's one of the most prettiest theaters in the Baltics for sure, and in Europe.
I soaked in its secrets, rich with history and texture, hidden in the nooks and crannies of this great old building, and I felt part of something immensely vibrant and unspeakably beautiful. So what's happening in Cebu now? On the whole, I'm happy to report that I tried everything Latvia had on offer, even if it meant risking my life. Fly? Or worse, looking like a bit of an idiot.
So
Do I look dashing?
For you then.
I really look forward to it, man.
I look a little nervous.
I'm glad that you're gonna go first, though.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Well, you know, the fact that you're sending me first makes me think again. I mean, come on. Only a sadist would put me in an outfit like this before chucking me into a vertical wind tunnel to be shot up skyward, right? But if that was designed for the adventurous visitor, what got me back on the ground and kept it real were other moments like this, meandering about at a fabulous little farmer's market. Is this the market that you usually come and shop for your produce?
Yes, that's my market.
This is your market? Designer Baiba Ripa treated me to this local secret one Sunday morning and showed me more about her country's products in 1 hour than any amount of fashion talk would have done in some shishi setting.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, this looks, looks like a mushroom.
It's a Tibet. It's Tibetan.
Really? It's a Tibetan pumpkin?
Yeah.
But grown
it's
here?
It's a
Tibetan
grown
variety.
here.
And I met other people like her. Folks totally in love with their lives. The kind who I love hanging out with.
Kick some butt!
Even if along the way, I'm watching them getting beaten to a pulp while they play their favorite sport. Isn't fighting part of the sport? Isn't that part of ice hockey?
No, it's part of box.
Well, it's true. And to top it all, they even let me have a ringside view of all the blood, guts, and glory.
No, I'm gonna be fine. Kick ass!
Oh, goddamn, he's good.
Hello. Hi. So what's this? I got a dress for dinner?
You have to dress.
Oh, nice. Okay. On other days, it took touristy things like this corny-themed restaurant to remind me that the world is filled with folks who get their jollies in some very strange ways.
Good boy.
Thank you, Mommy.
Prieka, yeah. Cheers.
But in the end, the days were best spent lingering in watering holes, making friends, and guzzling the good stuff. All in the interest of clearing my head to make sense of it all. Woo. That is the taste of Latvia? Yeah. Okay. I'll remember it. Riga, I'm telling you, it's insane. It's fabulous. Oh, and that whole party thing? Did I follow the program and shake my assets across a whole weekend in Riga? You bet I did. But for the long version, you and I would just have to sit ourselves down, crack open a bottle, and spend some quality time together. Know what I'm saying?
Going Places is a 6-part TV series that visits Eastern Europe in its first season and is available for syndication now.